Assalamualaikum friends, you are watching Star Technology 5G. In today's video I will show you how you can multiplex the 7 segment display. Let's start the video. Multiplexing. In 7 segment display multiplexing, segment of all the digits are tied together and the common pin of each digit are turned on separately by the microcontroller. When each digit is displayed only for a several milliseconds, the eye cannot tell the digits are not on all the time. You can see in this figure. In multiplexing, we can tie all 7 segment display with each other. You can see this is the A pin of digit 2 and it will parallelly connected with digit 1 just like other one. All segments are tied with each other and we will on common pin separately by the microcontroller. That is pin number 1 and that is the pin number 2. And if we want to display any number just like number 1 on display 1, we will send that code to this segment and we will turn on digit 1 and we will turn on digit 1 and we will send 0 just like off to digit 2 and it will display number 1 on digit 1. And when we want to display on number 2, just like we want to display number 3 on digit number 2, we will send this code 3 to segments and we will turn off this display and we will turn on this display and it will display number 3 on digit number 2. This procedure we call a multiplexing. For example, to display the number 1 and 2, we have to send 1 to the first digit and enable its common pin. After a few milliseconds, number 2 is sent to the second digit and the common pin of the second digit is enabled. When this procedure is repeated continuously, it appears to the user that both displays are on continuously. You can see this figure. How to interface to 7 segment display. Project description. The 7 segment display are connected to port C of the PIC16F887 microcontroller and the microcontroller operated with the 4 MHz crystal. Current limiting resistors are used on each segment of the display. Each digit is enabled using a BC108 type transistor switch connected to the pin RD6 and RD7 pin of the microcontroller. A segment is turning on when a logic is 1 applied to the base of the corresponding segment transistor. We will use the transistor BC108 because microcontroller cannot provide more current. We need some driver circuit, so we are using BC108. Circuit diagram. That is PIC16F887 microcontroller. Pin number 14 or 13 interface with the 4 MHz crystal and we are using 22 PF capacitor. Pin number 1 is reset pin and that is port number C. Port number C is interface with the 7 segment display and we are using 2 7 segment display and these 2 7 segment display are parallelly connected with each other. And here is BC108. Base is connected with the RD6 and RD7 pin of the microcontroller. Now we will draw this circuit in a Proteus and after that we will test this circuit. circuit is ready. Now we will write its code in the MPLAB. After that we will test this circuit. Friends, main file is ready. I already wrote a code, otherwise video get very long. I will copy this code and I will paste it. I will explain you the code. Here is the PIC16F887 bit configuration, that is XC header file, and that is PIC16F887 header file. Here we define a crystal frequency. We are using 4 MHz crystal. Here we define a display on port C. Here we define a disk 1, that is enable pin of the display 1. Here is the disk 2, that is the enable pin of the display 2. Here is the function of the delay. Here is the unsend char, that is the array, and we are using that hex code. Unsend char, here is the variable we will use in our project, DESI, digit and del. From here main code is start. In main code, first of all we will set the TRISC is equal to a 0. We will set port C as a output port, and here we define a RD6 and RD7 pin as a output. After that we will turn on display 1 and we will turn on display 2. Here is the while 1 loop, that is the endless loop. After that we will use for loop, and in for loop we use DESI is equal to a 0. Initial value of the DESI is equal to a 0 and DESI is equal to a less than 10, and we will increment the DESI. After that we will use another for loop for digit. The initial value of the digit is equal to a 0. The digit is equal to a less than 10, and we will increment the digit. Here is the for loop for the del, that is the delay loop. The initial value of the delay is equal to a 0. Delay is equal to a less than 10, and we will increment the del. In first we will turn on the display 1 and we will send code DESI. The initial value of the DESI is equal to a 0. We will send 0 into the code, and it will find the code from this array. It will send that code to the display, and display show the result on the 7 segment display. After that it will take some delay. It will turn off the display 1 and it will turn on display 2, and it will send digit. The initial value of the digit is equal to a 0. It will send that 0 into the code, and in code it will find the code of the 0, and it will send that code to the display, and display show the result on the 7 segment display. And after that it will take delay and it will turn off the display, and it will repeat this code 10 times. After completing 10 times it will increment digit. Now the value of the DESI is equal to the 0. It will not change the value of the decimal, but in this case it will change the value of the display 2. Now display 2 will show the increment value. The value of the digit is equal to 1, and it will display 1 on the display 2, and it will again repeat this code into 10 times, and after that it will again increment digit. In next time its value become 2 and it will display 2 on the digit 2. After repeating 10 times it will increment the value of the DESI. In this time Deci will show the value of the 1 and it will again count from 0 to 9 from the digit. And at the end we have millisecond delay. We are using two variable y and z, and we are using that two variable into a for loop, and that for loop provide a delay. Now we will create its hex file. We will click on the Bolt main project. Hex file is created. Now we will load this file into our project. Double click on the controller. Change its frequency 4 MHz and select the hex file. Multiplexing, production, OK, and click on run the simulation. You can see it will start counting. After 9 it will increment the second digit. It will count up to 99, and after that it will again restart from 0. If you want to change its speed, you can change the value of the delay. We can change 5. Stop and load the file again. Now you can see its speed is changed. Friends, if you have any problem in code, let me know in comments, and keep watching Star Technology 5G.